Well, what's the crack, everybody? How are you getting on? You're all very welcome to episode 96 of the Ramble Pod. Excuse the sound. It's in me phone. And I'm in Belfast. Would you believe it? At the side of the road. Outside a gig that I'm doing later on, yeah. By Jesus Christ. Today is the, what is it? Fucking 19th, is it? I think it's the 19th. Yeah. I had 2 gigs this week. I wasn't going to do a Ramble Pod because I have a buckshot already recorded for Friday morning, but I couldn't get out the fucking sideshow, buckshot sideshow, the game show that I normally do for anybody who's first time listening. I couldn't get it out in time, so just couldn't get it. Like, Gorda was up to his tits, I was up to my tits, and just it was going to come to a head where there's all, when you're not paying people, you're not paying lads nothing. There'll always be priorities coming the way of it, like, and you even find that with podcasts, like, and when you're trying to get 5 different people together, it's like, oh, right, fair enough. The scrambles that have had to go on with people who just had fucking things with their children or whatever, even down to it. So it was going to come to a head, but we're all set up for next week. I had the content and everything got. I'm very ahead of myself. But thanks very much for all the positive vibes going on with it. Fair fucking play to you. I do have another barbecue video to put out. This, I have the ribs one. I have the ribs one done. And I'll put that out. What day is today? I'll try and put it out tomorrow if I can, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Try and put it out. And, yeah, do you know what? It's all about the content, guys. It's all about is it really, Tom? Is it? Huh? But I would have been able to do a much longer one. But we got sidetracked off the motorway. Yeah. So I'm here, it's, 7:05. Yeah, I want to get in there, the show kicks off at 8, want to get in there about 8:30. I prefer to even get in a bit earlier, but I'll get out some old bit of a ramble anyway. Some old bit of a ramble. Yeah, we fucking did, I don't know what had happened on the motorway, but they're right at the exit for fucking Dundalk and RD. I love this shit, like, just fucking, they don't tell you, they could have told you 5 miles up the road, but they don't. And it looked like, great, we can just go up the motorway, grand, fine, 5 minutes of a delay, we'll just go up the little slip road, round the roundabout and down the other side. Nah, fuck you. Guards are blocking that slip road to go down the other side, which is fair enough, right? But here's the fucking beautiful thing. Do they have a sign up as to which way to go? No, they fucking don't. Use your phone, cunt. So, of course, I just fucking went left. Because I knew that was the way that I'd often go to Derry or whatever, like the N52. I was like, fuck, there must be a way of cutting back onto it. Nah, 40 minutes fucking extra to go up through country roads there, so fucking hell. Had to go through every fucking back road going after that, then to get fucking back onto the motorway. Jesus, lads, just stick up a sign, go that way, lads. Handier go that way. Nothing. They put up fucking nothing. Meanwhile, I'm battling, trying to outrun Storm fucking Ellen DeGeneres. Fucking hell. Welcome to Life Back Gigging. And I've been eating fucking like an absolute fighter for the last 5 months. Lost a ton of weight. And what am I doing? Cans of Red Bull, chocolate. I'm a fucking disgrace. Bought a bag of Milky Teeth and everything, lads, like I'm 5 years of age. That'll give you a little insight, maybe a clue as to who this week's guest is. The bag of Milky Teeth. It's the Milky Toothed one himself, Bernard Casey, who is a phenomenal performer. He's more of an actor, more of a sketch actor, but he's the real fucking deal. You know what I mean? He is the real deal. Like, anybody who knows his stuff he plays, he snuck up on a lot of people that didn't know, like, he's almost like Geddes in a way, like that. Like, he had the INEC sold out down in Killarney a few times, like, and other lads are going, who's this lad? And because he'd done plenty of stand-up, but really acting was his game. And he created these characters where it's like a nephew and this gossip, this busybody uncle. And it's the same, almost, there's no prosthetics, there's no nothing. It's the same bloke. They look fucking the exact same because it's the same bloke. The son or the nephew has his hair combed down a bit. But the whole premise is that he's got these milky teeth in, as if they're his real teeth, just to draw the eye away. You know what I mean? From that it's Bernard Casey. Like, it's fucking brilliant. Now he's getting really good at the camera work. He has the two of them on screen at the same time talking to each other, and it's really well done. It doesn't look a bit fucking jolty or ropey or any fucking thing. So, yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll get that properly edited now. Maybe tonight when I go, I'll be fucking late as fuck. I'll get it done tomorrow and get it out. I'll get it out early for the Patreons. Of course, to all the Patreons, thank you very much. As always, there'd be no show without the fucking Patreon show. Because just helping a brother out. Well, really just keeping a fucking show on the road. That's what the whole thing is. So that's why I felt I had to get something out now, because I didn't have a side show to entertain the masses, the millions of listeners. Although listener-wise, we're going good. People are starting to caught on to the side show now as well. I'm starting to get messages even from comedians who'll give you they give you nothing. I'm getting stuff from comedians and they're going, that's fucking like that. That's a very well produced, interesting format. And yeah, because a lot of people have given stuff a go. And it's just flat, Zoom chats or whatever, like, and you're going, nah, but it ain't no fucking sideshow. You don't have fucking Gordo Rochford on the fucking, the ones and twos in the background, pulling the knobs and pressing the pedals. Yeah. Storm Ellen then, just to brighten everything up. Huh? What do you reckon with Ellen? Was she a weapon to work with? Or is it they're saying it could be, I say they, who the fuck are they? But like, they're saying it is a bit of a cover-up, like, for, that she was in with all that fucking Epstein shit. It's never really, it never comes from that side of the hurley, does it? Typically, like, if it's snaky old dirty perverts, it's typically a bloke, like, you never really hear of it. And then just to make it even weirder, they lumped in, like, Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks is lumped in there as well as being part of these fucking high-profile Hollywood paedophile rings. Like, Jesus Christ. And you hear that stuff, like, it's weird. I was listening to one the other day and it was like, this guy was just talking about, how Justin Bieber was passed around back in the day to sell his soul to the devil, like. And I'd heard that stuff before, and I'm sitting across the way from a fucking pizza shop right now and I'm thinking of Pizzagate. And I know there are people listening going, what the fuck? Is this some sort of conspiracy podcast? No, it's not. But what I'm saying is, it's weird you hear that stuff so often, like Epstein didn't kill himself, And it just becomes normal. And gas. Funny in a lot of ways. Like, there's memes, like, where fucking Epstein didn't kill himself turns up on weird fucking, unexpected places. Like, people are like, haha, it's funny. I move on to the next thing and look at some kittens. Do you know what I mean? Like, the head of a fucking $1 billion fucking paedophile club. And we're just going, sure, fucking world has gone mad. Isn't it? Like, when you think of that. Like, Jesus Christ. And I get people shocked then when I talk about fucking cocks on stage or something. They go, oh my Jesus. It's like, fucking hell. You just put down your phone. That phone contains horror. Right? Right now. Yeah, so, shout out to Big Dave. He's having a fucking barbecue party, which I'm raging. Yeah, he just asked me to gig for it and stuff. I can't do it. I have another thing on. Do you know, it's I think, I mean, like I said, I don't have a lot of time here today, but I'm definitely gonna, I might, if I get home at a respectable hour, I'll add to this, you know what I mean, and maybe put up a fucking second part or whatever, or might just, because I won't be able to, I don't think I can upload it here anyway. I don't know what way the internet fucking scenario is, so I may have to cross the border before I can upload it or whatever. But, yeah, these fucking new restrictions, man. They're fucking strange. And that was really why, I wanted to come on and just fucking talk about the new restrictions and stuff. It's a kick in the tits, isn't it? Really stings fucking people. I'm trying to just, I have a pain in my chest fucking thinking about it, like, because, I mean, ye as listeners know, you know what I mean? Some of you have been furloughed, some of you have just been told, fuck off, that's the job gone. Same boat as myself and a lot of the lads, like, and ladies. But it's just, even for the people that didn't lose their fucking work, your fucking sense of humanity, your identity, you know what I mean, is gone. It's gone out the fucking window, like. What are you? You're just a fucking hermit. A lot of people, now, listen, this fucking life suits a lot of fucking people, like. Gordo will tell you himself, sure, nothing's changed for him, sure. He's fucking 12 hours a day in the fucking studio. Do you know? Like fucking DJ Khaled. Another one! He's the fucking Wexford DJ Khaled. Do you know? So nothing's changed for him. A lot of gamers, a lot of podcast lads, a lot of fucking just, you know, hermity sort of blokes who don't go out, like, you know, talking with lads there, and I know one fella, he's an actor, and like, quite literally, like, he lives in had to be a fucking rough enough out fucking kip, you know what I mean? Lives in a flat, and he was saying it like, nah, don't go outside the fucking door from one end of the year to the other anyway, unless it's on holidays. Straight into the car to go somewhere, but really it's normally to the shop. I mean, you know, they have a child now and they should be getting out a bit more anyway, but like, nothing has changed much for him. But for the greater amount of people who love a fucking couple of fucking scoops at the weekend, or calling up to see the fucking boys, calling up to see the girls, hitting the fucking cinema, hitting the fucking tanning salon. I'll tell you now, there's a place called Impulse Tanning Salon across that in a million fucking years would not have come into my fucking head. Do you know the way you'd be hitting the tanning salons? I don't know what way the sound on this is going to be. I can see bars going up, but this is a rudimentary enough old app that it's on my fucking phone. So I apologise if it's up and down all over the shop. I have no form. I just don't. I want to get it out before Friday, well before Friday, so you'll have it as a precursor. You know what I mean? So I will have to upload it straight from the phone, and I just didn't bring the gear with me. So fuck it. I was going to record it while driving, but Jesus Christ, car sounds and fucking rain and windscreen wipers flopping back and forth on the fucking whatchamacallit. But yeah, tanning salon. And there's a fucking barber's right beside it. And there's something... I know I talked with Owen about we're recording another Harden Up podcast on tomorrow night. So I'll get that out over the weekend and the video to the Patreons, because the Patreons are the only people who get the videos. The odd sneaky one will be... clip will be put up on YouTube and Facebook, alright, just to keep you fucking interested. But the video and the early release will go to the Patreons this weekend. For everybody else, it'll be out Monday. And we've our ducks in a row and everything. We know what we're going to talk about. But I'm looking, I know I was talking about the old... Even Mickey was admiring the old mullet now last night. He was like, fucking fine. Looks good. I was like, is it though? It's a bit unruly, like. And I don't even know what to tell a barber to do to it. Do I go to a hairdresser? Some advice, people. People who have had actual hairstyles. Some advice would be great. So I've never really had a hairstyle. You know what I mean? You just go into the barber... You sit down like a fucking, just a bloke. You go, cut that please. You know, either shave it all off, or just shave the sides, or use a scissors on the sides because it's the winter. Taking it out a bit. For a brief period. And I'll be honest with you, I was drunk like fucking 4 days of the week. So I don't really remember a whole pile from that period of my life. But brief period, I had a hairstyle. I had to go to a hairdresser to do it, because the barber was like, man, I don't know what to be fucking telling you. Well, maybe I didn't have to go to a hairdresser, but there was a hairdresser right next door who did it. One day I went in, my hair was all over the fucking shop, she styled it. I says, you know, when I say style, it took more than 1.4 seconds to sort it out before I left the house, if you get me. That was the way my hair normally was. And here's the thing, I ain't doing shit to this at the moment, like, so it quite literally looked some Wurzel Gummidge looking shit on top of my head. So I'm wondering, tell me, what do I need? Will a barber be capable of fucking sorting out me barnet? I want to hang on to the mullet to see where we'll go with it, you know what I mean, for a while. Until we can start doing some live shows, you know? And I can get some honest reaction from the podcast listeners and whatnot. You know, so let me know. I can't just go into a barber. Unless he goes, I don't know what to do for you. If it isn't a fucking number one on the sides with a bit of a fade, I don't know what to tell you to do. So I'm figuring, and I don't want to be going to no hairdresser either, because they don't do nothing for under 60 quid. So if the hair it becomes fucking financially unviable, and I start a Patreon for my hair. How many cunts would do that? Do you know, some fucker like a Kardashian would do something like that? Which one of them was it? Just went, I want to be the world's youngest billionaire or something, and just put up a GoFundMe. You want to make me a billionaire, like in the same breath as like, hey, you want to like this picture? Hey, you want to share this? You know, it's a great cause. You want to share this cause where we're raising money for fucking, you know, fucking cancer. In the same breath, she just went, I want to be the world's youngest millionaire. You want to fucking help a sister out there? And people fucking did, like. People fucking did. So I don't know, maybe I should just fucking ease back on the content and just up the fucking my Instagram game or something. And just start, just asking people for money out of just sheer existence. And I'm in your lives, guys. Maybe that's the fucking way, because, yeah, maybe that's the way. Up the social... Well, I know that is the way. You up your social media presence, create more fucking, followers. And they will just follow you regardless. They'll just do whatever you tell them regardless. So I think I'm doing it the wrong way around. Or am I? Am I? Because the people listening right now have been listening since the fucking beginning. You're like... some people are so cool. Like, they've gone back. I feel fucking bad when people go, I went back and listened to that one again. It was class. I'm like, I'm not producing enough. But then you look at the... I listened back to the episode myself. Like, it's like, oh, yeah, that's worth listening back to. Actually, yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yeah. So if it is your first time listening, go back. Go back. There's fucking... Like you see, this is 96 of the Ramble Pod of me rambling. There's over 150 Buckshot episodes with guests. And there is, of course, we're up to, I think, episode 15. Episode 15 in the Hard Enough podcast. Plus, there's a pilot. They're all up there on every fucking platform. Obviously, there are different platforms. I listen to some stuff in CastBox, and I listen to other stuff on Podbean, and a bit on the, I don't know why I lip around the fucking place. Spotify is probably the best place to go for all of them. It's the most efficient. But they're everywhere. Even it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. There's just a solid picture on YouTube, and so you can listen to it. And for those of the fucking Patreons, you can fucking watch it. Well, you won't watch this, because what the fuck are you going to see Tom sitting in a car? It says, is it any fucking different to you sitting at home in front of your computer? It's a bit. Plus, at any point, I'm just fucking sketchy. There's a few fucking sketchy heads walking around this street, I can tell you, lads. There's, a few fucking... And they're, you know what I mean? And I never want to paint that picture about Belfast. I fucking love Belfast. But it just so happens to be a street that I'm on. There's a few fucking... A lot of people wearing tracksuits that I would guess are not athletic, if you know what I'm saying. Do you know? Like, I can smell weed in the air, and I'm still inside my car. I have not gotten out. I'm not holding... Maybe they got fucking arthritis or something. Who knows? So, yeah, new fucking restrictions, man. Let's see, I don't know how well the internet is working here, because I got sent some stuff. Am I still... Just to make sure I'm still recording. Yeah, I am still recording. Let me just see, can I get up these... As if everybody doesn't know right now, but sure, look, we'll have a fucking talk through them anyway. Yeah. Okay, so people over the age of 70 should limit their interactions to a small network. Yeah, short periods. All businesses should facilitate remote working. That should be standard. It's fucking standard anyway. Keep the fucking roads clear. If you can work from home and your company, I know one or two companies and they're like, no, we like to see you in, and then talk with a mate, and they don't fucking talk to each other all day long. And it's a fucking toxic environment, because one of the lads who's a boss is a complete and utter fucking psychopath. And he's like, everybody's just on fucking tenterhooks because of this fella, So stop at home. If the internet is half decent, stop at home. They don't fucking talk anyway, Visit to homes should be limited to 6 people and to involve no more than 3 households. Outdoor gatherings will be limited to 15 people. Okay, alright. outdoor gatherings will be limited to 15 people. I mean, you know, fucking... Still, like, they're... Like... Visits to home should be limited to 6 people. You know what they're doing, like. You know what they're doing. Responsible people. Like, if there's 7 of you over there, like, and you're behaving responsibly and you're responsible sort of people, then... you know, happy days, the cops ain't knocking on the fucking door. But what they're doing is they're going hard after the cunts. And you see it, you see the videos going up. 50 and 60 people at a fucking house party. There's no house that can hold fucking 50 or 60 people with a metre fucking distance between all of them. And they're langers drunk. It's like that fucking bar, Berlin. Oh, I mean, I was in it once for about a minute and a half, not so long ago. And that was it. I knew one of the doormen actually, and I was just new, and he was like, yeah, it's like, and I stuck my head in. I was like, oh, well, this is a bag of cunts anyway. This is fucking, you know, oh my lord, no. This was not for me at all. And I backed the fuck out of there. And that's, like, your man was on the radio, like, that owns the place. He's an entrepreneur, like, but you can see what I had in him, like, you know what I mean? Rich as fuck, long before I'd say he ever started anything. The guy was given the keys to the castle, like, but he was like, no, if you look at the picture, like, it does look bad, but up close, but up the back, like, everybody's, you know, socially distant enough, like, your man swinging off the fucking bar pouring drinks back people's necks, like, you're going, what the fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing, you fucking spacer, like, you absolute fucking spacer. What the fuck are you doing? And oh my god, like, it's like the like, what the fuck is like, has nobody got, like, control yourself, you're let out, behave. I know it's drink, but you're like, whatever about the people running up and getting drink poured down their neck, fair enough, you know, you're being beckoned by the fucking over the top fucking barman, literally hanging off the fucking bar. They're kids, they probably feel obliged, they're fucking, yeah, fucking with mad. But the fucking barman, and even the invite, somebody put up the fucking invite to that when it was put up first on Facebook, and it was this cringy, like, tits and moosh, like, gee bag of a fucking invite. Go look for that. Some newspaper has put it up, like, and the invite is like, oh my god, what are you, fucking 12? The way it was written, it's like, this is a fucking 12-year-old writing this. And that's what you're getting, like, you know what I mean, is that absolute, like, these are, you know, 18, 19, 20-year-olds. When I was 18, 19, 20, man, you get the fucking head poked off you if you carried on like that. Like, you get the shit kicked out of you. You're ending up in A&E, like, if you carried on a regular basis. Like, that's, like, the sort of shit that fucking knobs are carrying on with now. Just being a thick fucker. Being a thick fucker is okay, but letting everybody know and flaunting it. Once upon a time, you'd get the shit kicked out of you for that. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing, but maybe the threat of it is a fucking good thing. But you can't hit fucking nobody anymore. They'll sue the shit out of you. So, sports events will be held behind closed doors and no social gatherings before or afterwards. Yeah, get that plugged. Yeah, I mean, it's a motherfucker, like, and it's a lot of stress on people who have fucking maybe kids at home that were banking to send them off to school and stuff like that, you know. And if more people are going to lose their fucking jobs as a result of this, and it's just, like, it is a sickener. It is a fucking sickener. I think they're gonna look at it again in September or whatever, but fuck. It's rough. I feel everybody's pain, but, you know, I mean, you just gotta try and let it wash over you some bit, don't you? Just fucking let it wash over you. And, cause like, if you've stress, you know, susceptibility or fucking anxiety or whatever, I get it. I fucking get it. Sitting here right now, I've a fucking pain in my chest, even the fucking thought of it. But, we're all in it together. And anybody feeling any of them fucking creepy fucking vibes coming up the back of their head, like the old black dog coming around the corner or any of that fucking stuff, just drop me a message. Drop me a message, dude. Or do that. Whatever you gotta do. Because I guarantee you, I've been in that fucking spot somewhere long before any of these fucking lockdowns came. You know what I mean? Or something close to it. You know? Or at the very least, I can just, you know, tell you a dick joke or something. Let me just fucking have a fucking laugh. Right, I'm going to have to get the fuck out of there. I'm just looking at the time here, and no doubt Mr. Bartlett is going to be fucking looking for me. So yeah, like I said, new podcast, new episode with Bernard O'Shea out Friday morning. New Hard Enough podcast out for the Patreons over the weekend along with the video, and it will be out next Monday. We will be back next week with the sideshow, Buckshot Sideshow, so look for that. Hit subscribe to my YouTube page. It's probably the best place to watch it, or follow me on any of the usual platforms. Tom O'Mahony Comedy will find it. If you do want to contribute to the podcast, you know what to do. Just look for Tom O'Mahony Buckshot. It won't be in the description. Well, it may be in the description of this if I can find a way of fucking actually uploading it, putting it in. It'll be in all the other descriptions of the previous ones. If you don't feel like it, at least whatever platform you're listening to this on, share it on your social media. Throw it up on old chatty snaps. Throw it up on old fucking Instagram. Or just take a screen grab of where you're listening to, or what vibes you're feeling. Like I said, if you want to get in touch, do. Message me on Instagram. Or it's probably the fastest place I'll see it. Or if it's long form, go ahead, buckshotpodcast@gmail.com. If you're feeling them fucking pressures coming on you, you know what I mean? You can't be talking to the family, or you don't fucking have nobody around you. Or you do, and you just can't be, it's easier just to talk to some cunt who's fucking the other side of the country or the other side of the world. Because everybody's feeling this fucking squeeze. It's coming on. It's fucking coming on. But we can fucking get through this cunt. We can fucking get through this cunt. Once the leg isn't hanging off, and you've tea in the mug, and you've something to go between two cuts of fucking bread, we'll fucking power on through this. Right, I'm about to go tell some probably very rusty versions of fucking new jokes that I've written. I'll talk to you next week, and you'll hear me over the weekend. That's me signing off, Tom O'Mahony. Looking, thanks.